Alan Shearer has lifted the lid on the first thing he brought with his first ever football paycheck. Premier League and Newcastle legend Shearer, 53, was appearing on the Rest is Football podcast when he was asked by Gary Lineker when he realized he was living the good life as a footballer.
Shearer said, "It has to be my first ever professional contract when I was 17. I signed a 3-year deal and got a £6,000 signing on fee, and I went and blew the lot on a brand new car. £3,395, that's what I got after tax. I still remember it now, it was my first one."
Red Escort 1300L, B93XHT. And I thought I was rich because I got my first new car. Read more in FOOTBALLBLUE. Monday, Maresca confirmed as new Chelsea manager as Leicester fire parting shot Eurovision Player Bracket Challenge game for free ahead of this summer's Euros. Shearer's deal came when he was with Southampton, and he had previously recalled how his first pro deal was triggered by scoring a hat-trick against Arsenal on his full debut.
Speaking back in September, Shearer had said, "My first contract was at Southampton. As soon as I'd scored my hat-trick, 4 days later I signed a pro contract. And bear in mind I had been as a youth player on £27.
£50 per week for a couple of years. Most read in football. It St. Fair Southampton release 5 players as Euro 2024 star becomes unemployed. Cheap thrills. Benjamin Sesko and other tempting bargain strikers in Dream Team Euros. Civil War. Man City to launch legal action against Prem that may change league forever. Case in point. Casemiro joins new club in exciting career venture amid Man United struggles. Casino special. Best casino welcome offers. When I signed my pro contract a few days later, I had suddenly gone from £27 per week to £225 a week, and I got a £6,000 signing on fee. Lineker, 63, had revealed he had also splashed out on a car as his first big purchase after signing his first pro deal.
"10 times Holly Shearer sent her fans wild on Instagram. Who are these famous footballers? I was West Ham captain, but I almost went to jail over bankruptcy. I'm a former Man United star, and I once stole a girl from Ronaldo. I'm an ex-Man United star. Now I own a dog-themed BB. I was Thierry Henry's toughest opponent but quit to become a pastor. I'm a former Wolves striker, but I left football behind to become a vicar." He said, "For me, it was the same thing. I got a little Alfa Romeo, but I can't remember the number plate. I think most of us, the first big thing we spend money on is our car. Those were the days." Like Shearer, it was a topic the ex-Leicester and Tottenham star had previously spoken about, though the BBC Sport presenter had a far more modest paycheck than his Euro 2024 colleague.
He had said, "My first paycheck was £16 in an envelope with a separate envelope with a £5 in it for my mum. Because I was a local lad, most of the players that had joined the club came from far away, so they were all in digs, so therefore they got all the food free.
So you got an extra £5 if you were local, but my mum never took it." BBC and ITV's Euro 2024 lineup in full. Here's how each channel will line up. BBC presenters: Gary Lineker, Alex Scott, Gabby Logan and Mark Chapman. ITV presenters: Mark Pugach and Laura Woods. BBC pundits: Alan Shearer, Micah Richards, Rio Ferdinand, Ellen White, Frank Lampard, Ashley Williams, Wayne Rooney, Joe Hart, Cesc Fabregas, Thomas Frank, David Moyes, Rachel Corsie and James McFadden. ITV pundits: Ian Wright, Roy Keane, Gary Neville, Karen Carney, Graham Souness, Eni Aluko, Ange Postecoglou, Danny Roll and Christina Unkel. BBC commentators: Guy Mowbray, Robin Cowan, Vicky Sparks, Steve Wilson, Steve Bauer and Jonathan Pearce. ITV commentators: Sam Matterface, Clive Tilsley, Seb Hutchinson, Pian Moulenstein and Joe Spate. BBC co-commentators: Danny Murphy, Martin Keown, Jermaine Genus and James McFadden. ITV co-commentators: Lee Dixon, Ali McCoist and Andros Townsend.